Final Fantasy XIII-2 is the most underrated Final Fantasy game of all time. This game is incredible, and like no one played it because they were disappointed with 13. And I'm a Final Fantasy 13 defender, but 13-2 is leagues better. Like, it is one of my favorite Final Fantasy games. I think even if you didn't like 13, you will probably still love 13-2. The characters were great, the story was great, the environments, places you explore, great. The music, incredible. To me, one of my favorite soundtracks in the whole franchise. So many of the tracks have beautiful vocals over them, and I'm just a sucker for that, and this game does it so well. Especially there'll be areas where you're just like running through a field or something, and when the vocals kick, dude, incredible. The villain is so good, his story is so interesting, and the new protagonist they introduced, Noel Kreis, is one of my favorite Final Fantasy protagonists of all time. Like, this dude rocks. And I know I'm being vague, but I just refuse to spoil anything. Like, you have to play the game for yourself. Which I also realize is really hard for a lot of people because for whatever reason, Square Enix has still not put out like a port, a remaster. It doesn't need a remake, but like it just needs to be made accessible on modern systems. And I cannot for the life of me figure out why they haven't done that yet. I honestly think the best way to go into the game is completely blind, but if you need like a little bit of idea what the premise is, basically you're time hopping through alternate realities. So you go to different areas in different time periods and you play out different events to see what the different possible realities of that timeline could be. With the end goal being to resolve paradoxes to relieve Lightning from her eternal battle in a land beyond time from the main antagonist of the game. You can collect monsters along the way to fight alongside you like their Pokemon. It's great. The whole thing, top to bottom, a fascinating tale. And this is a little bit more of a spoiler, but the only real problem I have with the game is the ending, which I won't say what it is, but it's a bit of a cliffhanger, and Lightning Returns, the third game in the franchise, does not adequately feel like a solid follow-up to the story. Like, I was on the edge of my seat when I finished 13-2, and then when I started Lightning Returns, I felt like the seat just got completely removed and thrown out the window. Like, Lightning Returns is a weird end to this franchise. But if you have a way to play Final Fantasy 13-2, even if you didn't like Final Fantasy 13, I still think you should give this game a chance. And if you did play it, let me know what you thought about it in the comments. If you haven't already, give me a follow.